just want to demonstrate some interesting things with the... I mean, stuff you could do with your TC. Now, I know most people, they probably just, like, fire the TC in the corner and not even think about it, but you can make your TC really hard to loot. And, I mean, that's kind of what this video is all about. It's just difficult to raid, core, mainly the TC. And so I'm just kind of showing you, like, what a floor plan might look like for something like this. Now, the start is kind of difficult, I guess you could say, if you're gonna start your base like this. You can do something like this. So, I mean, these half-wall drops are... I mean, they're just a pain, right? Because what's going to be under there? It's just going to be a shotgun trap, you know? But anyways, you're going to... Something like this, and, I mean, you could pick wherever your TC is going to go. But, I mean, this mainly is the thing you have to put in your base. And so you're going to put your TC down here like that. You're going to put 2 shotgun traps like that, aimed at the TC. I mean, the big thing about even getting this to start, I mean, before you put the floor over it, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. You need to load these traps up and then seal them in. And it's like, you just don't expect it, you know? Like, they're going to raid this TC, and then they're going to drop down, and then they're just going to get shoddy trapped. Now, what they could do to avoid those shoddy traps is just build a TC, but, I mean, it's just to lengthen the time it would take for the counters to, you know, basically counter the raiders that are raiding. And so, I mean, yeah, you'd seal it in like that, and maybe even put another shotgun trap here. And so to make, I'm just trying to show you other things that you could make this even more stronger. And I mean, double stacked sentry guns, bolty turrets. It doesn't get any stronger than that, you know. Do something like that, and it's basically just going to be shotgun traps like everywhere. You would also maybe do ramps, ramped loot rooms with the windows, something like that. So I mean, if they blow that back wall off, they can't get in. And I mean, you could also put a turret here, because maybe these turrets get raided from that side, then this turret would cover that direction. So yeah, you put shotgun traps up here. And shotgun traps here. This would be like a little furnace area, right? And you put a shotgun trap above the furnaces. I mean, you can barely even see that shoddy, right? It's blasting you in the ankles. You drop down, these two are getting you. And you can kind of see from this angle, it would be pretty hard to raid these shotgun traps. Now you could put a door here as well. Maybe a garage door, armored door, whatever. So the big thing here is the vending machine. And so if you look at the back of the vending machine, the bottom left there, you want to like line up what you see there. And then you can loot your TC. Now make sure you lock up your TC, because I mean the raiders would just loot it. And to make that even stronger, you would put an armored door in there. And so you can open up this armored door, and you should be able to close it as well. I guess when you do put the armored door on, you want to make sure that it opens out like that. So I mean, look to the right when you place it. So just to do that again. Right, so now when you open it, you can see it, and then you'd lock it up. And so this whole core would go to armored. Yes, I mean, there you go. Really strong, hard to raid core. And so I mean, you'd have to drop down really quick to take out those turrets that are back there, and then they'd have to raid this. Now it is kind of a lot if you think about it. What is it, like 6 and then some explo ammo? That's what I figured. I mean, it would be 2 for the Vendy, because you don't want to throw 3 at a Vendy, because there's like a little bit you'd shave off with the explo ammo, like you see here. It'd be a waste. So I mean, you'd shoot that with explo, and then be like, oh geez, what's going on here? 3 C4 is probably not the most effective way to raid an armored door, and then you'd have to raid this, and then they're like, all right, finally. It would be a little gray stash. And you can see you can't loot these things, so you'd have to drop down. So I mean, you guys get the idea. It's basically that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and maybe you try this out. Maybe you don't get raided.